Okay, so we are recording. We're going to talk about the applicant intake process stuff from our notes, and then we're going to talk about updating and organizing that wiki, if you wouldn't mind showing me.
Yeah.
I just started uploading things, you know.
So I think I'm just trying to find on the applicants channel where we got up to on our previous reviews. So we did review some people. I'm just having a look. Let's see. We had some discussion around it.
Right. And I don't know how, I mean, everything is pretty much in the channel, right? Like the questions and the process. That's what I was advised. I was wondering if there was some documentation about it.
Not that I know of. Thank
Uh-huh.
you. So there's been no real new app. Well, when I joined, since I've been on the committee, there have been no new applicants accepted because I joined a week before
Okay.
the big
late October. Yeah, right about the same time I did. Sure.
Yeah. So there haven't been many people. Now we did go through some reviews.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to find them because it was Sana Renomi went through and gave some opinions on some people. Oh, here, I found it. I'm just going back to the date. So I know that this was the start of our review process. So I'm going back to sort of September time, I think. On the applicants channel. Yes, here we go. You can see that Sana Renomi has got it. I can share my screen if that helps.
Yeah, that works. And then let's just, I want to write out, you know, the process so we can start onboarding some people now that we have the code of conduct, at least, you know, to a place where we're all comfortable as defining the harassment, and we have an anonymous reporting form. Of course, and then the process for whether people are going to be just temporarily banned or muted for 30 days, or if it's going to be a permanent ban. I think that now that we have all that stuff and we're starting to look for team sponsors and jersey sponsors for this year and stuff, how many more people would we accept? How many more people would we take in? Do we do it in groups and chunks, or do we, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think we've done them in chunks before. I'm going to have to quit and reopen to be able to share my screen. So give me two ticks, okay? I'm just in a meeting, so I can't talk. So thank you. Bye. Right, sorry. Right, here I am.
Okay, so I think you should do a share. Let me see.
Yeah, I had to restart because I didn't, it's a new machine, so I have to give it permission. So, all right. So this, I think, is, these are all closed, and these ones are all new applicants. So since September 14th. Now we could also look on I guess we could look on GitHub. That would actually be better. Let's stop that. That would be a much better place to look. Because then we can see which ones are open and the order of them. So let me head on over to the live coders, and then I'll share this screen.
Okay.
And I don't know why I didn't do that first. Okay, so this is people. That's all of us. Hopefully. All right, so it's under home, and we are going to issues. So there's 57 applicants. There are some notes here. So we want to see 4th of October. Let's go back to page 3. And we have 24th of July. So let's start with this one. So what I know people have done when we look in Discord is we maybe should take a block of 10 to review,
Okay.
or 5, because we want to check that people have consistent schedules. We want to see that if people are engaging, are they educational, do they fit our code of conduct? So do they have suitable content? It doesn't matter if they have like the mature tag on their stream, because some people put that on if they swear. And you know that, I mean, I swear on my stream occasionally and things like that. You know, it's as long as it's not effing and bleeding the whole time.
Yeah.
I guess it's okay. So I think
PG-13 really is what you're kind of saying, right? Like if they're PG-13 usually is kind of what. And now you also have to be an affiliate or a partner.
Yeah. So when they if we look at this, if you have a look at the issues, you can see that they all have that they're affiliate. I think it won't let them do it unless they're an affiliate, or if they don't tick it, it automatically closes. So we can have a look, and we want to make sure that they've been streaming in the last few months. So we did have some documentation on that. So probably what might be a good idea is, as we go through them, we set up a Google Sheet, put the name, and start to build that. And maybe we won't review anyone today, but we'll go
At
about
least get
how
the process started. I'm just trying to get my head wrapped around the process, and then how many other volunteers we need to help with it, so we can do a specific call out. You know, really the goal of these first initial task force meetings is really to kind of get a sense of the direction, and then to be able to share the information so people can work on it through asynchronous communication, either in the channel, in the meeting notes, or you know, in the YouTube videos they can watch. So once we get the ball rolling and people know where to insert, you know, their tasks and offer their help, I think it'll be a little easier. So affiliate followers, last stream or consistent. Is it a consistently like once a week kind of stream, or is it a?
I think we were saying once in a fortnight. So if we said number of streams in past 3 months, and we want to make sure that, or past 12 weeks, we would want them to maybe have streamed 6 times. I think that's what we discussed.
Okay.
So if we go, I'll share this with you as well. Let me share the link. So we can have that as editor. A copy link done. I'll drop this in the chat then. Okay, so there we go. I just Control all on that. Okay. So then Twitch name, affiliate, followers, number of streams in past week, tech stack perhaps. I don't know if we, you know.
Does it matter about any kind of organizations or companies they might represent? Do some streamers have sponsors? Is that right? Or
I don't know if we mind about that because we only accept people as individuals.
Yeah,
We don't accept
right.
actual
I
streams,
mean,
but
everybody works. So how do you know what I mean?
it doesn't have they could do streaming full time, no problem at all. This could be their only source of income. We're not worried about that. What we want is to make sure that we're bringing in people that fulfill our mission statement, so to be
So the education, the mentorship, the
educational,
teaching, really. Okay,
yeah,
great. Great.
welcoming, and things like that. So then,
Embody our those core values
yeah.
of being open. Yeah.
So what I propose is that we start with something like this, and then we can see what other people think we should add to this, what other basics.
Yeah.
So maybe, um, people say, oh, we should put, I don't know,
It's important
gender.
for me as I'm trying to connect with people and get feedback from what they want and what direction. It's important for me to know how people prefer to be contacted.
Yeah.
And so I think it's
Um,
important for us to either require people give us some sort of contact that within 48 hours, we can reach you for something.
I
Um,
think we need to update the issue template to include contact details. However, well, no, we can't do that because those issues are public. So
oh,
once
okay.
we ask people, we welcome people, we can handle then the onboarding system,
Great.
which we have spoken about,
Yes.
having a proper onboarding, getting people set up with like a buddy,
Yeah.
and we can make sure that we get their preferred contact, their preferred pronouns,
Yeah.
all of the things that help make it a diverse community. Now, the thing is here, do we want to start looking and seeing about people's gender? Do we want to look at like
I think in this case we can do pronouns because this is
we
a,
can't from here because we don't ask it. So
oh, we
there
don't,
are
I see.
things as well for GDPR, that we probably don't want to keep certain things in a form like this, which is open to everybody. We only really want to have publicly available stuff in this particular form where we're reviewing
Right. So
people. Yeah,
pronouns would be that, I mean, I understand their
we
contact,
can,
but
but we can't get them for this. That would be part of the onboarding. That's not to do with applicant review.
gotcha.
So this is, if we go and have a look at what we're trying to do, we have an application for membership here.
And then do
And
we give them something after they're accepted? How
yeah,
does
so that would be part of onboarding,
that?
not applicant acceptance. So there's different processes that we have envisioned and obviously are open to review and things like that. So if we, what we need to do is, this is a form to go through and say, okay, first person here is Sasha Cloud, okay. This is their Twitch URL, so we're going to grab that and drop it in here, okay. And this is all supposed to wrap. Why are you not wrapping? Wrap. Give me a wrap. There we go. It's now wrapping. So we can see that they are Towans. And we can see, yes, they are affiliates. So we're going to put a Y here. And then what languages and frameworks? So
Stack questions.
yeah,
Kind of.
they use stuff. They do learning. They're learning front end, SQL, C++, Python, and a whole load of slobs is Streamlabs version of OBS. Not really important to us. We don't mind how people stream. That's their it's nothing to us. So this person is learning to code for their computer science degree, and they wanted to share the learning process.
In this case, those are really in alignment with our core values that we're trying
It
to
should be
learning,
educational.
teaching,
Yeah.
sharing knowledge.
So we asked them for a favorite moment. And then what do they want to accomplish? So they want to learn from us and grow. They want to be part of the community. They already love the streamers they found. they think that their viewers enjoy our viewers, similar content. They would like to find ways to give back and participate with the team, including development of bots, and already have learned. So they've used video editing. So there's quite a lot of things in there that they go. So if we, now for instance, they said their content is for mature viewers. We're not worried about that. So they're live right now. Oh no, this is videos. This is their favorite moment. That's it. So they, I need to. Can you hear Christina?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay. So I'm trying to.
I'm like, I don't think so.
Okay, right, I'm trying to turn on the sounds. I can't remember how to do it. Select should be sharing. I've got select sharing mode, stereo.
No.
No. Okay. So they've just been rated by 300 viewers.
Oh yeah.
Leading discrete mathematics. So this is leading mathematics. It's not so much live code. They were last on 11 days ago, 25 days ago. So let's have a look and see what they were doing. And we can have a quick look through.
I see.
So they're doing Java. So people are talking about type. So it looks like they're discussing, you know, code and things like that. So let's have a look and see how they're faring on stats and are they growing. So if we check that out, we can go and use Twitch tracker. Let's try that one. Maybe it, oh, it's because I
there's an S. Oops.
Yes. There we go. Let's try that. Okay, so if we pop them in the search. So here we go. We can have a look.
Okay.
And we can start to see.
I see.
Their growth. So gradually, if we want to check the last 3 months, can we change this? We should be able to change streams. That's about 3 months, isn't it? Yeah. So they've streamed quite a lot. That's quite a lot of streams. Mostly science and tech. A lot of discrete mathematics now, and learning French. Now, are they too broad? Do they not stream enough live code? Are they a live coder, or are they just, you know, going through their course? So I don't know how we feel about that. So that's something maybe that we want to discuss and see, you know, what we all think about that. How many people would they constitute? So they've got a lot of. We also want to average viewers. That's another insert left average. So they have a lot of followers. They have an average of 16. We should have a comments here. Let's insert one left. Comments or notes. Java front end. Are they coding enough, for example? You know, a lot of discrete mathematics, minor subjects such as French, minor subjects such as Java and French. Okay, so, you know, we don't know. And then we can just put this sort of information together. So they've had a lot of streams. I don't know how we get there. Maybe if we go Sully Gnome, that will give us more information. So if we pop them in there again, oh, they were TAUONS.
No.
So their affiliate. Can we track? They've not streamed in the last. So if we go 90 days, they're up to 25. So this one's giving us better figures. So let's go and change that to 25. It's easier to look at. And then the number of streams. So in the past, so maybe we do hours streamed in the past 3 months. So they've streamed in the past 90 days, 21 hours.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know.
Right. That makes quite a difference as opposed to if they're just popping up in the last 12 weeks for 5 minutes, 12 times, even though it's more consistent, the hours streamed that should
so
much more. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe if we start filtering out this information, we can start to compare, because we might not be able to accept everyone because we might not have enough spaces for everyone.
That's right. That's right. So then we can take a chunk, we can review, and then we would, I guess, go, some of them would be maybe not quite right now, but maybe as they pick up more, maybe not quite now, but maybe as their followers improve, they can resubmit. Or is it a reapply, or is it a, we'll review them again with the next round? Do we review them once or twice again?
These are all really good questions, and I think we should put that to everybody. So,
do we?
So now I'm going to start working on the next one. Let's see if we can get this page done.
That would be great. Yep, that would be great just to get started somewhere.
All right. Now I know of Little Hero Spark. They have been on my stream. So let's go and have a look at them. So the first thing we say, their affiliate, they do JavaScript, Vue.js, Firebase. So we can pop those in. Let's grab that and pop that into our sheet. So in there, why is this not saying wrap? Honestly, wrap.
Yeah, I had that issue the other day too.
So they like to work on the project, the company. They used to get people to exchange points to get them to work out. They want to work on themselves and help people, and things like that. So let's go and have a look here. About so they do some comic books and things like that. So we can see that they have 763 followers. I mean, followers isn't so very important. It's more about, you know, the content. Let's go and check them out on, I think we'll just try with Sully Gnome. I always have better luck with Sully Gnome. So let's go and check them out. We set 90 days. Okay, so they've more or less given up, it looks. Okay, they last streamed in November for like 35 minutes. So this is not looking good. This is probably going to be, we're going to say no, because they don't meet any of our base criteria. So I feel pretty confident to go onto here and be like, one, the number of hours they've streamed in the past is 0. So we can put that in, and I think we can safely go no.
Right.
Looks like they have given up streaming, for example. Okay. They may have got a new job, but they may have, you know, changed things, but they're no longer streaming. So, you know, that's quite a straightforward one. That straight away we can be just close the wrong window. So we can see, all right, now if we go the next one, so we can start, once we start getting into it, we can go in and be quicker. And once everyone's happy with the things we've got, their affiliate. So, and let's go here. Let's open them up. And whilst we're waiting for them to look up, we can go and have a look at them. So their affiliate, they do, again, TypeScript. Because maybe when we come through and look at this, we don't want to grab only have 10 new TypeScript or JavaScript developers. We want to start diversifying the tech stacks. So there's things that we might want to consider, and how many of each do we have. So this is great. They enjoy community aspects of live streaming code. They like to be able to talk to people about stuff. So competing service to the app I build. They want to continue to build their community. Friendly dev streamer, wants to chat. They want help with streaming and things like that. So let's go and have a look at them. They look like they've got some stuff going on there. Let's have a look at their about. They've got chat interaction, things like that. Good I quite like to see.
Introduction is off filled out like that.
Yeah, I like to see that. So let's go and check them out on here. So he's streamed a lot. His average viewers are quite down. He does stream predominantly science and technology, and some games. Talos Principle is quite a thoughtful game, so they've been doing that as an intellectual game. And here, this is what we like to see: this upward progression. They're growing. Their stream is growing.
Right.
Yeah. So, but their average viewers pretty low there. I don't know what we expect the minimum to be. So these are things that we maybe want to ask other.
What is the minimum? Right. Got it.
Yeah. So let's go and see. So they've got 5, and maybe we want hours hours viewed, not just the number of streams, but how many views. I'll put another column, because maybe that's what we want. Hours of number of views. What is it? Like hours viewed, hours, number of views, hours viewed, number of views. Do we want to start collecting that data and putting it in here for our comparison? So there are 5 and 65. So 65. Oops, hold on. That goes in there. And then their number of followers is 472. 472. Okay. Are their numbers good enough? We can have a look at their clips. So are they clipped often? These are things that, if people are clipped often, it means that they've got their viewers are engaged and involved.
Right. And then the viewers are going, hey, save that, save that, save that.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Right. So if we go and look at videos, we can go and see there's no clips. There's highlights. I don't see any clips. So are people not clipping them? Let's go and have a look. So he's coding. He's got some interaction. He's got what looks to be okay tech. I don't know if he's got enough going on, enough interaction. We don't know. So that's something, but how do we classify that? I don't want to have an opinion on that. Right. I'd like everyone to help us. Like, what do we think is enough? What do we think is good engagement?
Like a low range and a high range, I think, for each number value is what I put in here for the
yeah.
Okay.
So I think by going through these, we're starting to ask the questions that we need help with. Yeah. So, I think they sound like they've got the right idea. Now, would they, by joining the live coders and getting the help from us and the boost, would that see them really skyrocket? Would that be what they needed? But how are we going to give that to people? Have we got, if we are taking people in, we don't want to repeat the nurture program where we brought people in but didn't help nurture them enough.
Right.
So do we have that? Do we put them on a back burner? Do we say, right, we like you, but we need to get our shit together here as live coders?
Thing
Yeah.
goes under, I put the mentorship under the applicant intake because so much of that, like you said, is pairing people with a buddy. And we had talked even in December about how even to keep them engaged ongoing so that people, even psychologically safe, they have a person that they can go to, even somebody who wants to maybe make an anonymous report of harassment, where do they do that? Well, if the link is in the footer of the website, we're going to get the code of conduct updated as soon as we get a couple people to help with the website. So we're kind of getting there. I think that yeah, okay, this is really good. Let me finish this question here. Anyone?
So, this one looks quite exciting because there points to write code on stream. Let others know that coding is hard and struggling is okay. To create an open environment, meet other developers, to learn and take ideas from chat. I mean, those are the sort of, this person really embodies what we want, they've got a couple of things that they've shared. They'd like to meet other people and grow and learn. So they're saying that they're not very engaging. So they'd like to learn how to be better engaging. Yeah. But, when you see
more
this,
of the infotainment side, even, it sounds like.
Yeah. So if we go and check them out, we can see he's got everything here as well. So just like
out all of the details for contact, the regular schedules set, it looks like.
So very similar to Isaiah, looking good. We like the looks. Let's just go and have a look. And we can go and see in here. Very similar situation to Isaiah. Similar numbers, similar growth. Do we take them? So I think we probably shouldn't carry on reviewing until we have a bit more. I think the couple that we've got here have been, I think we can easily say no to this person because they don't fit like anything.
But the other ones will need answers to the questions. We'll need more of a low range, high range. We'll need to know that if we do start taking applicants in, then we've got that mentorship ready to go, like we had talked about in December, about partnering people with a buddy, and then helping them stay engaged and how to find certain things and just navigate the culture a little bit, navigate Discord a little.
I think that's quite a good, having a look at those and just seeing, what type of thing are we looking for? Who
process.
Yeah, and I think this is going to help us start to grow. Do we want hours viewed? So yeah, I think that's a good start. I think we want to ask everybody, who do we think, what do we think those numbers are? I mean, we have had these discussions in Discord, but we should start to properly pull these out.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that what I'll do next then is I'll just publish these notes from our meeting. I'll publish our video from our meeting, and then I'll put the notes into the Discord channel so everyone can go into the applicant channel and make comments, and hopefully we can get some of these questions answered and start onboarding people. I know that
there we go.
Oh yeah, there are a few other people who had said they'd be willing to help. But it was just, different timing, and that's fine too. That's why we have the asynchronous communications now. So yeah.
So what we see here in the Discord, what Sana and Nomi went through and did was acceptable, keep an eye on. So that's kind of like, is Isaiah a keep an eye on, or are they not acceptable? so what are these? What are the actual definitions to help us quantify which label people go in? So so I think that's what we want to start looking at.
What was the third one? Acceptable, keep an eye on, and what would say?
And not acceptable. So no, not approved.
Got it. Okay.
So TBD on the ones that we're not sure about. So we can start to get going through, and then we've got comments. If people come and say, well, how did you decide this? It's not lost in Discord somewhere.
Correct.
We can go, right, our reasons for not accepting you were X, Y, and Z. You don't code enough. I'll start color coding.
Maybe if it is an hours viewed thing, maybe it's an hours viewed.
Yeah, exactly. That we need clear guidance on what makes someone pass or something, so I'm going to color code these just because I like to color code. Brilliant. my what's it, I want that to be nice bold purple and thick line. There we go. So we can start to color code the ones easy to see what's no, what's green, who's on the fence, who do we think we should have mentorship. Maybe green is blue is keep an eye on, we'll watch them, and green is we're going to invite them. So maybe we can color code this, but this allows us to actually say these are the reasons why you aren't being accepted.
Exactly. So it's very clear.
It's important.
Then, like I said before, what did I? Oh yeah, when we talked earlier, do we re-review the applications after 90 days? Maybe now they are meeting the consistent streaming requirements or something. Maybe the numbers, maybe they were in the low range, now they're in the high, and that's okay, but we haven't defined those ranges yet. So we really need to have, where's the cutoff limit?
Yeah. I think that's all really good. And I think, so now we've done that, Christina, we can go and go back to the team.
Yes,
and get their input,
please.
Okay, so do you want to have a look at this wiki?
Yep, I'm going to open it up right now, and then I'll share. Let's see, it is GitHub. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
So this is what I did. Okay, so here's the thing that I realized is that here's a whole thing, and then somehow I put my thing somewhere else. This was where the documents, and I was just uploading documents. I was like, this doesn't look right. I need to reorganize this and put it somehow.
Yeah.
Do I need to put it on the home?
No, so no, we don't really want the uploaded documents, okay?
Okay.
Now people are, they can't, it's kind of not what we want is to have them as pages. So if we have a look
to have them as pages.
Yeah, and then people can read them like a wiki, because if I go and look at this, I have to download it. On my main machine, I don't have Word. I can't read anything. So I have no way to open it. So I can only open it on my Mac. So I end up not reading it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we want to make it as easy as people to just go click on the link and it opens.
And it opens, right, the stuff is there. Okay.
Absolutely. So I'm going to show you how we can do that.
Okay.
You can still do it locally. Okay. But you may, if you go back into the wiki.
Let's see. Oh, it was here, I think. No, it was home. I know the URL.
That's okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is in home, and you've got the wiki. Okay. So let's go into stream notes and blocks. Go to that. What do you want to? So the information that you're sharing, that's all in the list.
The things that I'm sharing are meeting notes, brand and press. It's for media and for press and for meeting notes.
Okay, so let's have a look. Do you want to have a resource here that is brand? Shall we create a new page that's brand?
That works. Yeah.
All right, so
Don't want to mess up other people's things either.
you won't. It's all good.
GitHub for
Okay.
developers.
So what we could do is have this locally, and we could do that through Git, but we can do that another day. But what we can do right now is you need to be logged in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So we can add a new page. And this is going to be, I don't know, brand guidelines or branding. So it's the title. So the title's just above.
Oh, up here. Got it.
Yeah. And then do you want to open your branding document?
Sure. Okay, my recruiters brand. Got it. Okay, here we go. So the thing about it though is that it's a, okay, how do I do it?
Okay, have you got your document? Do you want to open it and share
do.
your screen and I
Oh,
can
yeah.
see everything?
Sure.
If you don't want to share your screen and record it, we can stop the recording. And then your private data is not on the recording.
Oh yeah, no, it's okay. It's not.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
All right. So with this,
it's essentially a booklet. So is it supposed to be, I don't know how to do this in Markdown if it's a.
Okay, so this is something. Who do you want to use this? Is this for live coders or someone else?
It is for live coders who are using the brand, putting the logos out there, the arrangement of the logos, the proper colors that we're using for the logos to make sure there's clear space. We also talked about adding even CSS rules for the brand recently in Discord, if you remember that chat. Our mascots, it talks about the themes of our mascots, the colors and the imagery that we want, the tone and the target audience and the mark that we're reaching. So it is for the team members as well, because it helps them understand the programs we're working on, our contact information, everything about the brand. It's kind of a brand overview, our origin story.
All right, so what we can have is this brand page could be your table of contents, okay? And then we're going to add yet another page, which is going to be origin story.
Okay.
So you can have, if you just want to put like where did you close your document then?
No, it's over here.
Yeah. So do you want to copy the table of contents and just drop it in here, for example?
Okay.
So if you just copy that.
It doesn't quite.
Okay. So you can leave that there if you want.
There we go.
So we're going to get rid of all the dots to the pages
numbers
and things like that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. And then this is going to be the contents. And then we're going to create each page inside. And we are going to use Markdown to link. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So we
you see my brain just go ding, ding, ding.
Don't you worry. It's okay. So we can, I don't know what else we can have under that Markdown. Maybe we can have it as rich text and it will make it Markdown for you. We can have a look at that in a moment. So do you see where it says edit mode is Markdown? Just up to the right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we're definitely going to leave it on Markdown. Okay. All right. So this could be a bullet pointed list. So let me find. There's a really helpful guide on Markdown. Okay. Markdown cheat sheet. Let's have a look. There's some great ones out there. Yeah, this one will do perfectly. I'm going to drop it in chat. So when you can, this will show you how to make things. So
Oh, good.
a list is going to be star space before each thing. So if you go to origin story, just before it, you type a star and then a space. Okay, and now that will make a bullet point for you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you can put that before each one. All right. So that's what we can do the whole way down. Yeah. And we'll eventually make each one of these a link as well once we have the pages and we know where they are.
Okay, cool. And then I can save it. And then as I'm uploading, okay, I'm now going to make a new page.
Yeah.
This is so exciting.
So we will need to get you set up with Get. Maybe we'll schedule something for next week to set you up with Get. Okay. So that you can add photos and things like that. So now we've got our table of contents. So let's go and create a new page for our origin story. So top right, and I'll show you how to make a link. So this is going to be origin story.
Yes.
And in here, you can just copy the things from there. And you know, we can start to. That's it. There we go. Okay. So, for example, you see coding online, you could highlight that and then hit the H1 at the top. So you see where the titles are, you can go there, click at H1. So you see it's a hash. And so if you want H2, it's hash hash, and H3 is hash hash hash.
Oh,
and things like that. Okay. Now you see you have some bullet points there. You want to change that down a couple of lines. You want to change that star space.
Yeah. Excellent. Star space.
Okay.
Star space.
So, and again, our ideals at the bottom of the textbook. So you can go, oh, there, yeah. So that's going to be, you can put hash space at the beginning. Or if you want it smaller, you can go hash hash space. So you can have a look at when you.
It's going to be a H2, so it would be.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And now, do you see above, next to right, it actually says preview up near the top, underneath where you put the title. So you could preview it before you save it.
Look at me go.
And it starts to show you. Okay.
Excellent. I'm basically a GitHub expert at this point.
So now you've got that. Okay. Let's just save because you can come back in and start to play. Now, do you see at the top, we're going to grab the URL.
Can't open my windows in the way. There we go.
That's it. And copy that.
And then
now we're back. Yeah, back to branding. So now we're going to edit this one in the top right. And then what we're going to do is put square brackets around, or you can use that linking tool, yeah. But what you could do is put a square bracket around that, and then a parentheses, open and close. And then you put the link inside the parentheses. And you haven't got the opening parentheses there. That's it.
There we go.
Perfect. Now save the page.
Cool.
And now it links off to that.
Excellent. Now I've got it. Okay, thank you.
All right. So we can do the same with notes. So what I suggest is for each committee, task force, you have a page like this. And then you keep adding to that, like
dates. We can do the year,
January.
The month.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
And you can keep doing it like that.
And now it's all marked under each task force because I was like, how am I going to do this? Okay, cool.
So now what I want to show you is how to just add an image. Okay. So you're going to take one of the live coders images for the branding. Okay. And you're going to go and upload them if you haven't already. So did you upload any images?
Well, we had, let's see, I don't know if I uploaded any pictures. No, I didn't upload any.
Okay. Images. So what we want to do is create a folder structure in here. Okay. And what we can do is then you can put upload stuff. Oh, you got digital swagger down there. You see
Well,
that one?
see, the digital swag was here, and that's what I'm thinking. What I wanted to do, let me just tell, like normally what I'd have is I'd have an assets folder, and then the digital swag would be in one, the logos would be another. You know,
Perfect.
so is that okay? So then I would move
Yeah.
the digital swag into an assets folder. Okay.
Exactly. I would recommend that. So in the wiki, this is why we'll need to get you set up with Git. Okay. And because you want to, right now they're all just there. There's no organization.
Right.
Now I can quickly put a folder in there for you. Would you like that?
Yes, thanks.
Okay, let's do that. Let me, I hope I've actually got it all set up on this machine. Let me go.
Oh, right.
Because it's new, that's all. So I'm going to go live coders. Would you like to watch me do this?
Yep, I have 2 minutes and then I'm going to
let's leave that to next week then, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay.
Yep, let's do that. Add an image.
And then we can put these notes from today's meeting up there. So if we can do something on Tuesday next week. Does that work for you?
Yep, that works for me.
Training.
Christina, GitHub training.
All right, we'll get you going, and we can get you organized.
This should be its own stream. Like, watch Christina fumble around through.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right. So that's a good start. I think we've got some good things. Are you going to post in the general chat to ask people for their input on the spreadsheet?
Yeah, I sure am. Yep. I'll
Okay.
put these notes in. I'll put the video up on YouTube. I'll put in the all that into the task force Discord channel, and then I'll make sure in the general Discord I'll just remind people to do that. So
fantastic.
we have 4 different ways. I've been slowly contacting people here and there by their Twitter DMs, their any kind of public information or emails on YouTube or things that I can find. Some people are responding. Some people I'm finding that they're just going right to Discord and checking for updates, and that's fine too. But as long as we get people kind of used to checking all these different places where now we can have the same information in multiple places. It's great. Awesome.
Fantastic. All right. Well, you have a great day, and I'll speak to you later. And ping me if you need me. All right. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.